Hey guys, and welcome back to Mad About Skin. In today's video, we're talking alternatives to exfoliating acids. Now, I think in the last 2 years, we've all been experimenting with different exfoliators and different types of exfoliating acids. And a lot of us out there have got a little bit carried away. Maybe we've overdone it on the acids, we've used them too frequently. And as we all know, that can lead to dryness, peeling, redness, and sensitivity. All the things we want to avoid in our skincare routine. Now, I think we've all pared it back. And I always say when it comes to acid exfoliation, little, gentle, and in the long term is the right approach, because you want to invest now for those long-term results rather than going in with a super high potency acid straight away. Acids don't actually work for everyone out there, and there's many reasons why people might want to look away from them. So I want to share with you 5 fantastic alternatives to acid exfoliation that'll obliterate those dead skin cells, bring back the radiance and luminosity to the complexion with minimal, if any, sensitivity. So sit back, relax, let's talk alternatives to acid exfoliants. Now, before we get into this video, and before you all read me to filth in the comments, no, I have no issue with exfoliating acids. In fact, like I said, I use them every single week in my skincare routine. I used to use them daily, and then I realised actually that could be causing a lot of side effects, lots of sensitivity, and might actually be exacerbating my hyperpigmentation. So I sort of reined it in. I now go in for a really nice, gentle acid exfoliant once or twice a week to deliver all those fantastic benefits that exfoliation can bring. I also like to mix it up with some other alternatives, which I'm going to talk about today. These alternatives would work fantastically if you have a super sensitive skin type, meaning even the most gentle exfoliating acid can't be tolerated. You don't need to miss out. You can reach for any of these 5 fantastic alternatives, and hopefully it'll give you that glow up, it'll help smooth everything out, but with a minimal risk of irritation. Similarly, you might be able to tolerate exfoliating acids, but you might be using other high potency actives such as retinoids, meaning you've really minimized the amount of exfoliation that you do. By incorporating one of these other methods, honestly, you can increase the amount of luminosity and vibrancy in the skin without also increasing the amount of sensitivity, which is really why I want to share them with you in today's video. For me, I mix it up. Once or twice a week, I'll do an acid exfoliation to just bring back that softness to the skin and that glow up. But on the days that I don't, I'll usually use one of these methods just to keep everything in tip-top condition, keep that cellular turnover going, and keep that hyperpigmentation at bay. So with all that being said, shall we cut the waffle and just delve straight on in? And first off, I'm going to talk scrubs. Now, I know a lot of people just went, oh, scrubs, because they have been demonized by the skincare community. The traditional scrubs, like the apricot scrub by St. Ives, really was way too abrasive. You could feel it scratching the skin as you worked it in, and that's never a good thing, because that scratching can exacerbate hyperpigmentation and can actually damage the surface of the skin. I'm not talking about that style of scrub. I'm talking about a very gentle manual exfoliation. So, when we talk about exfoliation, it comes in 2 different categories. Chemical exfoliation, which exfoliating acids fall in, and manual exfoliation, where it's more of a physical action that's actually removing those dead skin cells. And scrubs fall into this category. I would look for something that is super, super gentle and finely milled. When you're using an exfoliating scrub, you actually shouldn't be able to feel it on the skin. It should be so soft. It's just getting in there and just gently buffering away all those dead skin cells. One of my absolute favourites is this. This is Ciara's My Soft Grain Scrub. So it's got scrub in the name, but honestly, you don't feel any scrubbing when you use this on the skin, which is really, really important. If you want to keep it super, super gentle and minimise any risk of any excess irritation to the skin, you can actually combine this with a gel cleanser. Use it as part of your cleansing step and work it in. Because you're diluting it with that cleanser and you're adding some additional slip from some of the components in whatever gel wash you use, you'll notice zero irritation or scrubbing on the skin, but you'll definitely get a glow up in the long term. One of my favourite hacks, and this is my favourite of all the manual exfoliants out there. Let's keep with manual exfoliation, but maybe you don't feel confident enough to use a scrub, because honestly, not all of them are formulated well, and there are still those super abrasive scrubs out there. If you want to take that guesswork out of it and just reach for something that you're in control of, get yourself one of these, a flannel. I think we call it washcloth in some countries, flannel here in the UK. These are absolutely fantastic. Go for 100% cotton, organic cotton if you can get it, because honestly, they're so soft. But by removing your cleanser with a washcloth or a flannel, what that'll do is just add a very light element of manual exfoliation to, again, just buff off some of those dead skin cells, get that cellular turnover going, and bring back a little glow and luminosity to your life. This is actually the ones by Face Theory, which I've linked below, as will all the products mentioned in today's video. I love these because they come with this little hanger thing, which is fantastic because you can hang it up in the bathroom. It means it doesn't go mouldy or horrible while you're waiting to wash it. I always buy a pack of 5 because I like to wash them every single day day to keep everything fresh and in tip-top condition. And these wash so well. I think I've had these same ones for like a year and a half now, and they're still as soft as when I got them. I would say treat yourself. Not only does it give that manual element of exfoliation, it also feels super good. A little spa-like, a little bougie, to just take your cleanser off with a really nice lukewarm watered flannel. I think it's a fantastic way of getting a little extra glow up without having to break the bank or reach for a higher strength acid. Now earlier when I said exfoliants fall into two categories, the chemical and the physical, maybe I was lying a little bit because actually there's a third category, enzyme exfoliation. Now some brands will lump these into the chemical, but I think that does a disservice to them because they work very differently. So enzymes are like little Pac-Men. They go along and they gobble up the glue that holds the dead skin cells onto the gorgeous, fresh and radiant skin beneath. They're also a lot more well tolerated on certain skin types than traditional exfoliating acids because they don't need to be in a low acidic pH to work. There are some people that are sensitive to enzyme exfoliants, so just make sure you patch test thoroughly like I would with any product before you reach for them. But I know a lot of people with a relatively sensitive skin type that can't tolerate exfoliating acids use enzyme exfoliators and get some really great results. My favourite type of enzymes are the ones contained within cleansers, because that way you're leaving it on the skin for like 60 seconds tops, so again minimising any risk of that irritation and sensitivity. One of my favourite enzyme cleansers is this. This is a Jackson Lane Shake and Wake. It's in a powder, which most enzyme cleansers are. Put a little on the palm of the hand, work in some lukewarm water, then apply it to the skin. You can definitely feel those enzymes working, and if you use this consistently in your skincare routine, you'll get that glow up, you'll get that luminosity, but you won't get a lot of the irritation from a low pH exfoliating acid such as Glycolic. Such a great product and really travel friendly because it's in a powder. You don't have that risk of it leaking all over your suitcase, which is why I always travel with this. You can also get fruit enzymes in certain creams and moisturizers. This is the Glow by Boots. This is their pineapple sleep mask, harnessing the power of pineapple enzymes while you sleep to again just break down those bonds that are holding that dead skin cell onto that gorgeous radiant skin, a glow up and a guaranteed good skin day in the morning. Now I want to come on to my absolute favorite alternative to exfoliating acids, and that's urea. Like a true unsung hero ingredient in the skincare world. Urea, it doesn't sound sexy, it's not the sort of ingredient that you can put on the front of a bottle and sell thousands more units, which is why a lot of brands don't shout about it. However, trust me, it is a wonderful alternative to exfoliating acids. Urea is a humectant, which means it attracts and retains moisture within itself. It's also a protein softener, so if you have any texture, any roughness to the skin that you're using an exfoliating acid to tackle, actually urea might be a better alternative. Finally, it's also a super gentle exfoliant. This means it's applicable to all skin types and a fantastic addition to your skincare routine. When it comes to urea, there are two products that I always rave about. It's these two. This is the Mad About Skin Maximum Impact Moisturiser. Now, I know, I'm totally biased because I created this myself. But when I was working with the lab formulating it, I said I want a meaningful concentration of urea that's actually going to deliver some skin softening and some gentle exfoliation benefits. But I also want it to be suitable for all skin types. And honestly, they worked their magic and delivered this little gem. I use this as my nighttime moisturiser. I'm using tretinoin, which is a prescription strength retinol, which does leave me with some flaking of the skin, particularly around the mouth and nose. Since incorporating this, that flaking has disappeared, because not only will it hydrate you to make sure that dryness is kept to a minimum, but also the urea just nibbles away at those bonds, holding those flakes onto our skin, releasing them as we sleep, meaning we wake up with smooth, soft and supple skin. If you want to get your hands on this, I've left a link in the description box below. Like I said, I would do for all of the products, but you can also get an extra 15% off if you use the code that's on screen there. Who doesn't like a little cheeky saving? And then in the urea category, if you don't want to use a moisturizer, you want to use a serum, reach for this. This is the Rewind by Stratia. Again, got a really nice concentration of urea that you can use in a serum form. I apply this on a morning. Again, soothes everything out. It's got some other great anti-aging benefits, but that urea definitely keeps my skin soft, smooth and supple, and I don't always need to reach for that excessively high concentration of exfoliating acids to do that. Now, finally, I want to give a little honourable mention to this. This is the NIOD non-acid acid precursor. That's a ridiculously long name, but this is actually a relatively unique formulation in the skincare market. So NIOD created this for people that didn't want to reach for traditional exfoliating acids, and it works on all skin types. I've seen people with rosacea and super sensitive skin reach for this and sing the praises of the results that they've got. This works in harmony with your skin to actually increase the amount of gentle exfoliating acids that's naturally created by our skin, meaning it slowly slowly increases that cellular turnover. You're not going to see those instant wins that you'll get with some of these other products, so I will call that out. But if you want to take it super gentle, you want to see the invest now to see those results in the long term, and you have very sensitive skin, honestly, I think this could be a game changer for you. The only reason I don't personally reach for it is I don't have that sensitive skin. My skin is fairly tolerant, so I'll reach for some of the other methods that come with a lower price tag. This is a little bit on the bougie and the luxury price point, but I'd say if you've tried everything and your skin reacts to it and you want the benefits of exfoliation but in a super gentle way, then why not pick this product up, the NIOD acid precursor, which will just work with your skin in harmony to increase cellular turnover without the irritation that comes with a lot of other products. Definitely situational, but one that I would happily recommend. So there you have it, guys, a rundown of my 5 alternatives to traditional exfoliating acids. Like I said at the start of this video, I'm not going to be giving up on my lactic acid, which I absolutely love, but I like to tone it down with the acid use and use some of these other alternatives alongside it to make sure I get maximum outcomes with minimum risk of irritation. I would love to know what your exfoliation game is, so sound off with any product recommendations, what type of exfoliants you like, and the results that you've got in the comment section below. And wherever you are in the world, guys, stay safe, stay well, and love your skin. Take care. Bye.